Alright everyone, hello, it's me again, the gamer, from Game Smasher 101 here. I apologize, I keep saying that all the time. I know, it's just stuck in my head every time I start a video. I should really change it up because it's just me now. So, there's no reason to make it say Game Smasher 101 because, everyone I know's, departed. Anyways, I wanna start this video with another one of these Let's Talk a Bit. If you don't know what a Let's Talk a Bit is, just me, my personal opinion. Hear that? Opinion. So if something that you don't agree with me, this is opinion based video. So no facts or nothing, just, well, I am gonna talk about the show and I'm just gonna give my personal opinion about the show. Or, a show that I liked and I think that people would like to see or recommend. So yeah, I do apologize if you hear kind of a fan turn on and off. It's because it's really hot in here. I still haven't bought myself an air conditioner for my room here, or my recording room. So yeah, so this is the end of spring 2019. Give me a second. Spring 2019 is over. Animes have gone and are over. Some are to continue to another season, like what is it? Fairy Gone, Kono Oto Tomare, and Carol and Tuesday. Carol and Tuesday's a leftover, right? What? Maybe it's a leftover. I don't know, but yes. So some are over, like Dororo, Gunjo no Magmel, One Punch Man Season 2, Hitoro Bochi no Seikatsu, Bungo Stray Dogs Season 3, Saraza Namai. But, all shows always have to come to an end. But like I do, if I Let's Talk a Bit, 2 animes, 2 mangas. And I don't think I explained to you what Let's Talk a Bit is. Let's Talk a Bit is where I talk about 2 mangas and 2 animes. Try to make this 15-minute video because sometimes when I do these videos, I extend them really long and then they're longer than 15 minutes and I'm just like, what's the point of calling it Let's Talk a Bit if it takes too long? So, I'll try to keep it short, sweet for you guys, summarize the animes, and just talk about what I thought about it. So, first anime. Anime 1. Sarazanamai. Is that how you say it? Sarazanmai? I think that's how you say it. So, I actually really enjoyed this show. I actually did. The opening is okay, but I prefer the ending song. The Stand By Me. Yes, that song was really, for some reason it felt nostalgic. Like when I heard it, I was like, damn, it sounds memorable. I don't know why. It's like I've heard a type of similar song before. But, I really enjoyed the ending music. Opening was alright. The soundtrack was good. So, if you don't know about what Sarazanamai is, it's about 3 characters, one named Toi, one named Enta, one named Kazuki. And they've all 3 struggled with their own personal, struggle, And obviously they meet Keppai. I think that's the Kappa, right? And they get rid of what do they call the stupid it does in the first episode they break the statue and that's what Keppai comes in, the Kappa, and then I think because of that he makes them do this. He gives them 3 was it dish tape plates? Yeah. Plates of Hope. That's what they were called. Plates of Hopes. Right? And yeah, so they have to fight against Kappa zombies, I think that's what they're called. And that's mostly what it is. And then there's also this otter. Was it otter? I think it was an otter. Hold up. Okay. I'm gonna guess it was an otter, but I forgot what animal it was. And obviously these 2 other guys, they go, Soya! No? Okay. But really enjoyed the anime. Actually a pretty good anime, decent anime to watch. I recommend it to you guys if you like watching random stuff, because when you first get into it, you're like, what the fuck am I watching? But towards the end, you'll be satisfied after getting to the end, and you'll be like, yes, it's finally over. But good show, good story. Can you like pass it off and not watch it? Yeah, it's not really anything like to miss, but it's a really good watch. You guys should watch, because I know everyone talks about Dororo. It's just like, relax with Dororo, okay? It was okay, not really that good. Alright, just my opinion, I apologize. Second anime, trying to keep this short, because so this anime was actually from a season ago, last season, and also this season that ended. I thought it ended early, but it actually didn't. So there's this anime called Karakuri Circus, La Cirque de Katakuri. So pretty good show, right? Really love the character development and all the things they did with them. So there's 3 characters: Narumi, which is the buff dude; Shirogane, which is the girl with the yellow hair, fucking silver hair, controls what was the puppet's name? Well, she controls the main puppet, and I just realized that puppet never showed up. It like died halfway into the show. But anyways, and then there's Masaru, which is the main dude that you follow mostly in the show, and they drop him like halfway. Introduce Narumi with his new hand, because he lost it. Oh shit, spoilers. But I'm not gonna say that. Okay, it's spoilers. And then obviously the main villain is was the old dude's name? Jin, I think. Okay, good show. Alright, really enjoyed it, even to the ending. Even though, you know, when Akalino and Pantalon, that episode, I can't spoil nothing. But that episode was good. When homie had him in the hand, and he was like, this is what, like, that was so much emotion in that episode. Good. And also the opening, the first opening was the best one. Second and 2 were like but the first one by Bump of Chicken, best opening there. You know, if you don't know, Bump of Chicken also made Rigatsu no Lion. This is how you call that show, or March Comes In Like a Lion. They made that opening too. But yeah, so good show all the way to the ending. You know, all happy ending too. I don't want to spoil nothing because I want you guys to watch, but is it a show that you can miss? Yeah, I would say yeah, because I know people like watching action shows. This is somewhat an action show, but it's a pretty good story show too. Actually, if you didn't know this, it was the same people who made this. The people who made Karakuri Circus is the same author who made, was it Usho and Tutora? I think the same studio animated it, I think. I'm not really into like studios and stuff. I only know those other studios, like the main studios that people know about. That's the ones I know about. I don't know a lot of other ones, but I think they're the same studios who made Usho Tutora, which is also the same, like I said, author who made this show too. Not the show, but the manga. But actually, you know, in all honesty, I prefer Usho Tutora more than Karakuri Circus. But Karakuri Circus is also a decent show. If you haven't watched Usho Tutora, that's also a show you guys should really watch. It's a good one too. But yeah, so that was 2 animes. Trying to keep this short. I'm not trying to drag it on. I'm keeping spoiler free, so I'm not gonna say any spoilers about any shows. So, 2 mangas. What 2 mangas are we gonna talk about? So, actually, I wanted to talk about they made an anime for this. Okay, so they made an anime for Mao-sama Retry, which is a decent manga. Alright, it's not really something that I would want to watch. They made an anime for it this season. The first episode's already out. You guys could go watch it. But like, you know, instead of animating this, they should animate this other manga called Saihate no Paladin. That one. This should be, oh shit. This should be, well, if the faraway paladin, that's I think the translation for that, or paladin of the end. But yeah, it's a pretty good, like, This should be animated into an anime, not Maho-sama Reach. Okay, you know, that's just personal opinions, but that manga I'm reading is like so good. You guys should go watch it. Watch it. You guys should go read it. It's awesome. The main character is William G. Maryblood, which they obviously combine two names of the two other characters of Mary and Blood. And then there's also the ghost dude, Augustus. If you don't know, William G, he reincarnated, and Marion Blood adopted him and raised him. If you don't know Marion Blood and Augustus is a ghost. Mary is like I guess you could say like a zombie, and Blood is like a skeleton warrior. And they're all like in a fight who were cursed. It gets complicated, all right, but you should go read it, all right. I don't do justice at explaining this shit. Maybe go on the internet, find someone else who can explain this story better, but this is a good manga. Read it, all right. I don't know, like when I saw Maho-sama Reach, I was like, they really animated this. It would be okay without that anime, but this should be animated more. Hold on, let me see if I can search up a summary of this. Okay, I found a synopsis in my anime list. So here says William. Okay, so this is not my words. This is the summary from this website. So don't say that. Don't think that I summarized this. This is from this website. William is a lone human in a city of dead. Yes, I forgot about that. Yes, everything is all torn down or where he is. And born with vague memories of the past life and country of Japan, like I said, an isekai, but just not an isekai like your typical isekai where all this fucking girl with huge enormous titties fucking flopping every, like, no, this is not like that. Okay, where was I? Okay, he is determined not to make the same mistake again, and at this time his life will be lived. But what does this really mean? Raised by a group of undead, William must discover that circumstances brought him to this city and these people, as well as what is not to just exist, but to live a full life. So this doesn't really spoil much of the show, the manga, but it gives you a brief summary of what is mostly what's in the beginning of like almost a half beginning of the manga. But it's a really good story. I think this is a novel. It was actually a novel. Then they made it into a manga. So I think that's what I've heard. Okay, it's not, I don't know. Does it say it here in this website? Yes, it was a novel, and it is drawn into a manga too. So yes, there's a novel for it. I don't know how deep the novel is because I mostly read the manga, but I'm really enjoying the manga. You guys should really read this. Okay, not that I'm giving shit to Maho-sama Retry. That's also like a decent manga / anime because it's animated now, but this should be animated. Same thing with Pluto. Alright, I'm just saying. So that's the one manga. Second manga. Alright, so the second manga, I actually had when I first saw this, I was gonna skip it. Like, I was like, I'm not gonna read this. This looks not really, doesn't really catch me. The drawing of the girl crying. But then I read it, I was like, oh shit. But it's called You Loved Me So Much It Hurts. I think the first chapter started, this is not a spoiler, but first chapter started with the main character, Kanae. I think that's how you say her name. I apologize for butchering Japanese language, okay? Her, I think she's like fucking dead. This bitch is, I think she's stabbed or something. I don't know. She's on the floor fucking dead, bleeding. And then this other motherfucker getting arrested, but yes. And then obviously she's just like crazy and shit. Like she's just like, it like flashes right back to the beginning before everything happened. But yes, but the drawing was I thought the author was the same person who made Emergence. If you don't know that, just forget I mentioned it. Hold on, what is this? yes. If you're weak of heart, do not read this. Okay, especially the recent chapter that came out. Well, translated chapter, I should say, because I I don't think it's legally available to buy. Only in Japan, so obviously in Japan, if you go on Amazon JP, you could buy it. But we're talking about like fan translation, because some people like me don't know Japanese. But for the recent one that came out, that bitch. Okay, you know what? Let's just say she's crazy. She's in high school. She tries to fit in with his friends, but obviously her lackeys are fucking like all like how do you say? Well, how's that song go? They're all just douchebags. All right. And then obviously she goes like into like a tantrum saying fucking she's just crazy. All right. But she wants affection and love. This bitch sleeps with, or this girl be sleeping around with men and being a hoe. Like she likes the sensation afterwards where they're like, oh, grabbing her hand or saying good stuff about her. It's really, I wouldn't recommend it if you're a young or 15 and below. I wouldn't recommend it. But yes, this was made. The author is Shuruka Bakaudon. How do you say it? I think Baka. That Baka's in her name. Okay. Yeah. So is that okay? This is the name in Japanese. Kimi ni aisarete itakata. I think that's how you say it. That's the this is like a Japanese version of the name. But if you guys want to read it, go read it. All right. If it gives you flashbacks of that one story emergence, or you want something similar, right there. Your love hurt me so much. No, you loved me so much it hurt. So, but yeah, so those were 2 mangas, 2 animes. Alright guys, that's gonna be it for this one. Hopefully next season will be good animes. I've seen only a couple. In the next video, I will be unboxing another one of my Metaconvert action heroes. I'll be playing also RC Revenge Pro. We're still gotta do the Gold Cup, because I think we beat the Silver Cup. I don't know how long that game is, but I'm really enjoying it. I get frustrated because of, I'm not gonna even mention that motherfucker's name, but we're gonna be playing that, either that or unboxing one of my meta configs, because yes, I still do have meta configs I haven't unboxed yet. I know I have Evangelion, and I already know the stuff about Evangelion of like people are mad that Netflix did this, took out the outro, and changed from Fly Me to the Moon to I think just raise its theme, and they redubbed it and all this shit. Okay, if Netflix adapts Death Note, what do you expect? But anyways, it's gonna be it for this one, guys. Another one of these Sex Talk a Bit videos. I'm probably gonna edit this. Hopefully it'll be up soon. Hope you guys enjoy it. Next one.